Have you ever caught yourself wondering if she's subtly signaling attraction, or if maybe you're just imagining it? Sometimes the signs are obvious, but let's face it, many men miss them because they're not paying attention to the right details. Today, we're breaking down 6 unmistakable signs that a woman might want to sleep with you, all viewed through the lens of Stoicism. These signals may be subtle, but once you learn to recognize them, they become undeniable. By the end of this discussion, you'll have a clearer perspective on attraction. So, stick around. You might be surprised by how much you've been missing. Sign 1. Lingering eye contact. One of the clearest yet often overlooked signs of interest is lingering eye contact. Eye contact is a powerful form of non-verbal communication, capable of conveying deep messages without a single word being spoken. Think about it. When someone is casually interested, they'll glance away after a few seconds. But when a woman holds your gaze for just a bit longer than usual, it's not accidental. She's communicating something beyond words. However, it's easy to misread these signals, which is where Stoicism comes in. Stoicism teaches us to remain calm, observant, and fully present. Rather than reacting impulsively, you're tuned in to the subtleties of the moment. Imagine you're speaking with a woman, and she locks eyes with you, maybe even smiles slightly and holds that gaze. This is her way of inviting you into her space. As a Stoic man, your goal is to maintain composure. Let the moment breathe. You confidently hold her gaze, signaling you've understood her subtle message without making things awkward. You're not chasing, you're letting her come to you. Ask yourself this: how many times have you noticed a woman maintaining eye contact but dismissed it as nothing? You might have missed something significant. Sign 2. Intentional touch. Touch is one of the most telling forms of communication when it comes to attraction, but also one of the easiest to misinterpret. The key lies in intention. When a woman touches you deliberately, whether it's a light brush on your arm or resting her hand on your knee, it's rarely accidental. She's testing the waters, seeing how you'll respond. Stoicism teaches us to stay present and attuned to these small gestures. If her touch lingers a bit longer than expected, or she frequently initiates subtle contact, it's a sign she feels comfortable around you. Consider how often she touches your arm during a conversation, or lightly places her hand on your shoulder. These are not random actions. They're cues of attraction. A Stoic man, however, remains grounded and composed. He doesn't overreact or get flustered by these gestures. He simply recognizes them for what they are: signs of interest. For example, imagine sitting at a table with her and she lightly touches your arm while laughing. The touch lasts just a second longer than casual contact. This is no accident. A Stoic man notices, but doesn't get overly excited. He stays composed, letting her see that he's in control. This calm confidence only increases her intrigue. Sign 3. Seeking private conversations. When a woman seeks you out for private conversations, it's often a sign that she's interested in more than just casual interaction. Whether it's stepping outside for some air at a party or texting you late at night, these are deliberate moves to create moments where it's just the two of you. Stoicism plays a critical role here. It teaches us to be self-aware and grounded in our interactions. When a woman takes the initiative to create these private moments, she's revealing her desire for a deeper connection. Instead of rushing in or making assumptions, a Stoic man observes calmly and lets the moment unfold naturally. For instance, if you're at a social gathering and she suggests stepping outside for some quiet time, she's signaling her interest in a more personal connection, emotionally and possibly physically. As a Stoic, you don't push or rush, you allow her to set the pace. Sign 4. Flirtatious body language. Body language often says more than words, and when a woman is attracted to you, her body will reveal it before she even speaks. Stoicism teaches us to be attentive to these nonverbal cues, which are usually more honest than spoken words. Look for signs such as her leaning in when she talks to you, mirroring your movements, or breaking the usual personal space boundaries. These are indications that she's trying to create intimacy. Other subtle gestures, like playing with her hair or touching her face, often signal nervous excitement or attraction. The key is to recognize these signals without overreacting. A stoic man notices these shifts, but remains composed, allowing the moment to build naturally. For instance, if she's leaning in, playing with her hair and maintaining eye contact, these are strong signals of interest. Instead of rushing to respond, a stoic man stays grounded, acknowledging the cues without getting carried away. Sign 5. Frequent compliments. When a woman frequently compliments you, especially regarding your appearance or how you carry yourself, it's a strong sign she's attracted to you. Compliments about your looks, your smile, or even the way you smell often indicate deeper physical and emotional interest. A stoic man doesn't let these compliments inflate his ego, nor does he brush them off. He acknowledges them for what they are, indications of interest, but stays calm and composed. For example, if she tells you, "You always look so put together," or "You smell amazing," she's expressing that she's paying close attention to you and likely feels a deeper attraction. As a Stoic, you accept the compliment, but don't let it dictate your actions or self-worth. Sign 6. Bringing up sexual topics. The most direct sign that a woman is interested in a more intimate connection is when she starts introducing sexual topics into the conversation. This is rarely accidental. By doing this, she's testing the waters to see how you'll react and whether you're mature enough to handle the conversation with poise. A Stoic man doesn't jump at the opportunity or get carried away. Instead, he listens, remains composed, and responds thoughtfully. When a woman brings up suggestive topics, she's gauging your maturity and confidence. Your calm demeanor in handling these conversations will only heighten her attraction. For example, if she makes a playful remark about a scene in a movie or flirts about something sexual, she's seeing if you're on the same page. A Stoic man engages but keeps his cool, demonstrating that he's in control of his emotions. Conclusion. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control others' actions, we can control our responses. In the realm of attraction, this mindset is crucial. Recognizing these 6 signs is about understanding human behavior on a deeper level, without jumping to conclusions or acting impulsively. If you spot these signals from a woman, she's likely expressing her interest in more than just casual conversation. However, as a true Stoic, you remain patient, calm, and composed, allowing the connection to build naturally. There's no need to rush. Confidence comes from knowing everything will unfold as it should.